Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless, Audra's downfall in Newman-Abbott showdown. Young and the Restless sees Audra Charles, Zuleyka Silver, thinking she has everything under control. She is about to get everything she wants, the career of her dreams while still having the man of her dreams, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic. But it is all about to blow up in her face. Young and the Restless, Victor Newman. Sets the stage for betrayal. Victor Newman, Eric Braden, is holding Audra's feet to the fire. Victor gave her some seed money, but he's holding out on more until he sees if Audra delivers. He wants to see if she can really break up Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer. Victor, if you remember, promised to fully fund her new cosmetics company, Vibrante, only if she does what he wants. For weeks now, Victor has been pressuring Audra to seduce Kyle so that Claire will see he is a disloyal cheat and dump him. Of course, Audra doesn't want to actually go through with that and sleep with Kyle. She's committed to Nate, and she doesn't want to lose him. Also, Kyle is head over heels for Claire, his ex. Audra is not even on his radar. Kyle is not remotely tempted. Kyle Abbott and Claire Grace, stuck in Audra's scheme. Audra thinks she can convince Claire that her boyfriend Kyle is no good, so Claire will dump him without Audra having to get physical with Kyle. Again, he's not interested in Audra. Claire has Kyle all tied up in little happy knots. Kyle is a smitten kitten, but Audra is scrambling to make something happen. She told Victor she needed to get Kyle to France, away from Claire, to make it happen. Audra did try to tempt Kyle to go to the Aristotle Dumas, Billy Flynn party for a big perfume battle, but he still said no. Audra was so sure she'd be able to set up Kyle once she got him away from home, but it's still not clear how Audra even plans to do this. Initially, even though Victor got her 2 invitations for her and him, Kyle still said no. Young and the Restless, Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins suspect a setup, then Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, had a little talk. Jack thinks the whole Audra thing is a Victor setup, and they plan to protect Kyle. For storyline reasons, Jack and Diane told Kyle he should come to France. That way, his parents can keep an eye on Audra and protect him. It's quite clear that Diane and Jack do not trust Audra. Kyle's mom thinks Audra is going to weaponize her sexuality. Well, that's definitely the approach she usually uses. But Audra is trying not to do that. Jack and Diane's eyes are wide open. They are not going to let Audra get Kyle alone and pull something. That's bad news for Audra. Audra's desperate. Plans to trap Kyle on Y&R. She is desperate to get funding from Victor without getting naked with Kyle and ruining things with Nate. Maybe Audra planned to drug Kyle or get him drunk and take photos. Audra may plan to bribe a maid or somebody at the estate in France to pose for some naughty photos with Kyle. It doesn't have to be Audra in the photos. She just needs photos of Kyle doing something unfaithful that would betray Claire with some woman. She may be making it up as she goes along and hoping for the best because that's all she's got. Young and the Restless. Audra considers risky moves, schemes with phones and texts. Then again, Audra might steal Kyle's phone. She can send some inappropriate text messages back and forth between them or between Kyle and a burner phone with some mystery lady. She can send some inappropriate photos from that. Audra can send inappropriate texts to Claire from Kyle's phone saying horrible things to implicate him in a cheating scandal. Given how upset Claire is right now about her dad Cole being so sick, that would probably hit her really hard if she thinks Kyle has been unfaithful. Heading to France. Audra. Unaware of looming disaster now, Audra thinks she's going to France to get everything she wants, but I think it's going to be her undoing. She's going to be destroyed even if she does pull something. Jack and Diane will probably catch her and expose her. Don't forget, Audra lied to Nate and gaslighted him when he said he wanted to go to France with her. Nate is already on alert. He thinks it's a trap but doesn't have all the info. Unfortunately, neither does Audra. She's heading to France feeling pretty good because Kyle is also going. She's scheming and feeling like a big boss babe, but really she's just a pawn in Victor's dirty game. He does not care about Audra. Victor Newman's double trap for Audra Charles on Young and the restless Victor was probably never going to fulfill what he promised, even if Audra broke up Claire and Kyle. I think personally, Victor threw her enough money to keep her happy, but that's it. Victor has no respect for Audra. It's not just a trap, it's more of a double trap. Picture a bear trap with huge teeth on both sides, jaws aiming to crush Audra caught in the middle. On one side, Victor is holding all that money hostage for her company. He's luring her to do a bad thing to Kyle and Claire on Young and the Restless. On the other side, Jack and Diane are ready to crush Audra for messing with Kyle. Jack, Diane, and the fall of Vibrante on Y&R don't see any path where Audra gets what she wants from Victor. Instead, I think Audra is going to lose Vibrante and also Nate. Jack and Diane won't let her set up Kyle. That's the only way she can satisfy Victor. Even if Audra attempts it, which she probably will, I can see Jack letting Nate Hastings, Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, and Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, know what kind of viper they let into their family. Audra has been trying to show Devin and Lily she can be trusted, but she can't. This trip is going to prove it. Can Audra Charles save herself or lose Nate Hastings? There is only one way for her to get out of this. If Audra has a conscience and comes clean to Kyle, she needs to tell him the truth about what Victor is doing. Other than that, there's no way out. Somebody will tell Nate what Audra was plotting, whether it's Kyle, Claire, or the Abbotts. Victor will cut off the money supply. He may even snatch Vibrante away from her. Nate will probably dump her like a hot rock because she has been lying through her teeth. Even though Audra never planned to cheat, she has been lying, scheming, and misleading him. Nate may not even believe her when she says she wasn't really going to seduce Kyle. The bottom line is, even if she doesn't follow through in France, Audra has already broken Nate's trust. He just doesn't know it yet. Holden Novak's mysterious role in Y&R's France drama. I also wonder if Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, is going to factor into this and show up in France to try to help Audra. But Holden might only be trying to help himself. He's just as likely to sabotage Audra and spill the beans to Nate. Holden wants her and doesn't want her with Nate. Young and the Restless France finale. Audra caught between Newmans and Abbotts in the end. I think Audra is in for a rude awakening in France. She will find out she is caught in a wicked game between the Abbotts and Newmans. She's definitely not going to come out a winner. I think she is going to be destroyed as collateral damage in their ongoing battle.